Good evening, everyone, and welcome out to England Air Park here, where it is time for baseball at the Burn. Grace Christian, Merrill Blackburn Field, Josh Brown Stadium. It is time for Grace Christian baseball. I am Doug Ginn, 446 Sports, bringing you all of the action tonight. Grace Christian will welcome in the Bears of Block. Block will come in here, and one of those games it's just good to get back out. You know, last night's game was rained out, all of that rain that we got in the air, plus it gave an opportunity to get through some of the flu symptoms that had been circulating around. You know, we ended up canceling the coaches show on Sunday night because Coach Brown a little under the weather and some of the players were. So we're excited to be back out here and playing. Should have seen the way they were out working on the field today. You'll get a good look at some of the field work that was done there. A couple of different. We're back in the outfield, by the way. Those of you that have been along with us know that we hop around and trying to find a home. We've got an extra camera out over there in that left field porch. We've got the one here, so we won't be moving it as much tonight, but you'll see this view for those outs that are in the infield, and then you'll see our normal batter pitcher cam that's there, and we're going to work on getting one more added to the mix here. Oh, gosh, over the next weekend, so you'll have that. But it's a great night for baseball. Tonight, let's go through the starting lineups. We're going to get to them momentarily there. A couple of differences out there tonight for you. Cody Davis, though, is not a difference. He will start behind the dish tonight for the Warriors. Batting second, playing left field, is Talon Ebnet. Talon Ebnet, we've seen have several pretty good base hits in that game that we came out here. Gosh, what was it, the Prep Classic? Well, he bats second tonight. We've seen him in the 8 and 9 hole before. Kenyon Wright will bat third and play first base. Maddox Adelise will hit cleanup tonight. He's over at shortstop, and that means that our man Seth Cook, the senior, number 25, is on the hill tonight for the Warriors, and it's certainly glad to see him back there. Braden Wells will bat sixth. He'll play right field. He'll come out and see us in a bit on his way out to right field. Brady McDaniel, the designated hitter for Grace Christian. Cooper Courtwright will play second base tonight. Coop will bat eighth and play second base. Logan Markle will play center field, where we've seen him most of the season if he's not been on the hill, and he will bat ninth. Brady McDaniel is the designated hitter tonight. We told you he hits for Jack Powell. Jack will play third base. So resetting things defensively for you in left field, Talon Ebnet. In center field, Logan Markle. In right field, Braden Wells. At third base, Jack Powell. Shortstop, Maddox Adelise. Second base tonight is Cooper Courtwright. First base, Kenyon Wright. In the battery for your Warriors behind the dish, Cody Davis. And on the hill, Seth Cook. And that senior to senior battery for the Warriors tonight has proven to be just so solid through the years. And we'll see what they have tonight. Just a couple of minutes away from getting things started here. Flying solo tonight. Boy, you've got a lot to watch. You're able to watch Tioga and Menard play softball a little bit earlier, and now getting ready for Menard baseball as well. So you'll see those games as well. Great job that Nick and Danny do on Menard baseball. Normal Menard softball is Tom Boucher, but they're on the road at Tioga. So our man Chuck Perkins and new intern Noelle Schaff is out there. We'll get that. I probably butchered that. But Louisiana Christian University softball player, she's over doing some interning. And look, we're excited about the interns that we have picked up this year. This season, we'll introduce some more of those into the fray as we go along. But that gets us about caught up since the last time that we talked. Goodness, it's been a minute since we did it. Missed out on the show on Sunday, but we'll be back. A little programming change for you. 3 Sundays from now, Easter Sunday. We, of course, won't be out there on that one, but we'll be back at 5 p.m. out at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we invite you to come out there. Bring your friends and family out here. Boy, Menard had a good crowd out there. It was jam full from that 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock edition of it. Well, we're setting ready to go at 5 o'clock, but there's a lot of baseball to be played between now and then. Again, I am Doug Ginn with 446 Sports, bringing you all the action out here. Me and my 1,000 of my mosquito friends are out here doing this. They're going to turn it over to public address announcer now, and we'll get things going here from Merrill Blackburn Field and Josh Brown Stadium. And there we have it, the starting lineups, our national anthem, and that means that we are ready to get things going out here at Merrill Blackburn Field. Again, Doug Gann, this beautiful March 5th evening, cooling off just a little bit out here, but that rain has moved out of here. The work has been done on the field, and we are ready for an amazing, amazing night of baseball. The Grace Christian Warriors come into this at 7-2, and they welcome in the Block Bears that are at 3-4 on the season. District still a little bit away, so we're excited to be out here with you as part of this. And here comes our man Braden. We'll get him a little camera time as he comes up and says hi to us. There it is. Now he's ready to go. Now it's okay to start the ball game. That's been got that out of the way. There you get a good look at Seth Cook. Seth Cook, the senior right-hander, getting set to go against this Block Bears team that will come in. Looking over in the dugout, not just numbers-wise, Grace puts about 23, 24 on the roster. And as I look over at that Block roster, they have 11 players. They've got 10 listed on their roster and one substitution. Dakota Adams will start and play third base. Johnson will play first base, number 20. Maxon will play second base. Dalton Hutchison is a designated hitter. Bell will play center field. Christian Osteen will play shortstop. Jamarion Collins will play left field. Caleb Mott will he will catch tonight. Elijah Mays has the tough challenge of going against this Warrior lineup that's going to hit the ball a good bit tonight. They're very patient, wait on the ball to get in the strike zone, and when they do, they take advantage of it there. And then Javakion Johnson there will play in right field. First pitch, 6:04. And it's in there for strike one. So we'll get back over now to nothing in one to the leadoff hitter. That one is fouled, backing out of play. Quickly, Seth ahead, 0-2. It's our first look at Seth on the hill this year. That one misses up high, but you'll take that one. That's a good fastball from Seth. Get a look around at this Warrior defense just a little bit, ready to go, and back on Seth. Roxon fires this one. That one is lifted down the line and fouling out of play. And look, I don't call it foul until I know that Braden gives up on it. He went over and got one of those the other day, and I'm not gonna say it's out of his reach until it's out of his reach. 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Block leadoff hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is up high as well. Seth has left a little of them up high with that fastball, just bending over, trying to get that high strike that is in there. Seth rock back. Haven't seen his curveball tonight. Let's throws that fastball, misses outside, and it is full now. The count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Seth dangerously close to losing a gentleman that he started out 0-2 on. That one fouled back, and good piece of hitting there as that one's fouled off to the right side and out of play. Grace in their black pinstripes tonight. Black uniforms, white pinstripes. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And the first batter down on strikes for Block. And that's what you want to see, being able to pound that fastball in there and hammer the strike zone, and he did just that. Again, if you're joining us via Facebook or YouTube, we invite you to leave a little comment down there and let us know where you're listening from. Let us know who you're cheering for. And when you do that, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, fastball right down the middle. Leave us a comment on our YouTube page. That helps YouTube put us out in front of other people that haven't seen us just yet. Swung on that one and missed. Beautiful looking pitch there from Seth, and he's hammering that fastball right in the zone now. He'll rock back and fire this one. The delivery swung through that off speed, and that's 2 up, 2 down via the strikeout for Cook. Infield will work it around, get it back over to Seth, and Seth back and ready to go. 3-hole hitter up there, 2 up, 2 down for Seth tonight. Swung on that one, high fastball. That'll help Seth out. But when you're able to command that high fastball, you're going to get some pitches like that there on your screen. That's a nice one right down the middle. There you saw on your screen was Logan Markle, the center fielder, right over in front of where we are, knowing that they are playing him. If he gets a strike, 3 up, 3 down. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. Seth Cook strikes out the side and looks real good doing it. For the Warriors due up, it is Cody Davis, Talon Epnet, Kenyon Wright when we come back.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we are back and getting ready to go here from Merrill Blackburn Field. And look, the wait was worth it. Saw Seth come in there and just mow down the opposing line. It went had a 3-2 count to the leadoff hitter, but it was just all strikes after that. And Seth was able to really do some work and get that over. So glad you could join us. We'll take a look around on our Facebook feed and see who is joined up and watching us. Let's take a look and see if we can make our way over there and do that. Boy, we've got to fight through all of the live games that are going on. We've got a number of them. Got several folks that are in there watching us. We appreciate that. Again, a much better view over on YouTube. If you want to jump over there and watch that, you can watch it on your big screen TV, on your smart TV. Just go to YouTube and check us out, and you'll find us where we're at. But so glad that you're here, spending this beautiful, what is this, Tuesday evening? A little bit of rain made its way through. Here we go. Cody Davis will lead things off against the Block Bears. He stands in there ready to go, the right-handed catcher for the Warriors. Ball misses up high to crash, and we'll see what. Yeah, so if you haven't watched the Warrior Roundup show on Sunday nights, you don't know where I came from that with. But anyway, needless to say, we invite you to join us out there this Sunday. We got a lot of baseball between now and then. That one misses inside to Davis. You get a look at that block defense and Cody from the left side. 2-0 offering. Pitcher comes set and delivers. Another curveball. That one misses up high. And quickly 3-0 to the leadoff hitter for the Warriors. That's back. You know Cody will be taking this one. Curveball is in there. And that's we've seen a steady diet up. Well, that's a 3-0 off-speed curveball that comes in there. That's wanting to stay off speed against these Warriors, and that's a pretty good game plan as they're geared up to hit that fastball that comes in. A lot of times they'll see one. It might have a little bit more pop to it. That curveball is fouled straight back into the netting that's there. Again, if you are watching along on Facebook or on YouTube, Twitter, even X is where it's at. We're glad that you're able to log back into Facebook. That was a little fiasco this morning, but nevertheless, we invite you to leave a comment. Let us know who you're looking for. That helps those Facebook and YouTube algorithms for us. Now, the curveball, that one misses up high, and we saw a steady diet of those, and 4 of them missed the zone, and it'll put Cody down to first base on a walk. That'll see for the first time this year out of the 2 spot, Talon Epnet will bat. Not sure what the coach is getting the gloves out of the back pocket of the batter of the pitcher so that it's not distracting. Anything that's white in the pocket against that may throw off the batter, and that batter's eye, I guess, is what they call it. But anyway, leave us a comment down there. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're at tonight watching this one. There's a delivery. Off and running is Cody on that curveball, and he's going to have a stand-up stolen base. Get a good look at Cody over there at second base. Got to believe that's not the last time he's going to be off and running. Here's a delivery now to Epnet. That's another curveball up high, and it does find the top part of the strike zone. Strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike to the Warrior left fielder. Epnet really trying to add 4 base hits in that doubleheader. He's squaring to bunt this time. Pops that one up. That's trouble. And boy, that'll drive Coach Brown as crazy as missing on one of those and getting that bunt down. So that's going to be a fly out to the catcher. That'll be the first out. Davis stays where he's at, and Big Time Canyon Wright stands in there ready to go. And come on, big fella, let's get a hold to one tonight. Runner at second base, you see him there is Cody Davis to the left side of your screen. Canyon stands in ready to go to work. We'll have our new camera in this weekend, too, so we'll have a third one around there for you, as if I don't mess it up enough by doing this by myself. And again, it's all you guys that are. We've had demand. So we're over at Menard. We're out at Tioga tonight, just all over the place, bringing you local high school sports. And so glad that we are able to do that for you. Here's the delivery to Kenyon. Kenyon stays back on that curveball, swings through it for strike 1. Cody makes his way back to second base. He'll hold him on just a little bit. Here's the delivery. Canyon smokes that one out to left field. Left fielder's going to come up and make the grab right in front of where we're at, and you saw a good look at that one. Great work there by the left fielder to come up and get that. Maddox Adelise now will stand in ready to go. We'll score that a fly to the left for the second out, and Maddox Adelise stands in. Warriors having trouble staying back on that slow curveball. It was a tactic the Warriors used a lot of years as they had a lot of young batters that would stand in there. Off and running is Davis, and he'll make his way over to third base easily before that ball even gets there. And you got a runner 90 feet away. Coach Brown going to do anything he can to get that initial run across for Grace Christian tonight. 1 ball, no strikes to Maddox. The curveball misses away. One thing that we've seen out of these Warriors is they're not concerned about 2 outs. We've seen many a night where there's been some 2-out rallies. The delivery to Maddox takes that changeup, I guess, up high. May have been the fastball. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at third. Seth Cook waiting on deck. You'd like to get Maddox on base, get him on over to second base, and bring up Seth with a couple of guys aboard. Here comes the 3-0 offering, and that's going to plunk Maddox right in the back. That'll be a hit by pitch. It gets him to first, and expect him to be down at second base pretty quickly. But Seth Cook, the Warrior pitcher of the night, stands in there. A couple of home runs on the year for Seth. Don't know that Seth will be taking necessarily, but he's going to take till he gets one that he likes. I don't know that he'll offer off of that first pitch curveball. Often going quickly is Maddox, and Seth does take a hack at it, but you do see that's a stolen base for Maddox and strike one to Cook. He's going to have to slow down his delivery, his approach at it. Takes that one in there for a strike, and that one just took a while to get there, but very effective by that young man that's on the hill throwing from the right-hand side. He is throwing that ball well. There's not a lot of teams that have held these Warriors off the board in the first inning. On the contrary, many have given up crooked numbers up there. Here's the 0-2 offering. Seth has to stay back on it, but it's a ground ball over to first. And the ball gets away. One run is in, another run coming around to score, and they're going to score that an error on the first baseman. You saw it there on your screen as it got away. And, boy, that's tough. That young man had the inning out. Ball got away, but that does plate a couple of runs for the Warriors. No RBI will be assessed on there, nor will any more throughout this inning. And that's going to put Braden Wells, the Warrior right fielder, to the plate with two down and a runner at first. Off and running is Seth, and you'll see him stand up there at second base. Well, folks, we get us a couple of more camera angles in this, and we'll have a look for you. Hope that you're enjoying what we're bringing to you as well out there. I'm enjoying being out here too. The night is starting to fall. Let's see if we can get a look at it from here. Yeah, you can start to see the sun makes its way down. It's much better over that left field side than it is out to right field, of course, because that's where the sun's setting. So it only makes sense. Runner out at second base is Seth Cook. Braden Wells is there with Seth in scoring position. Base hit should score Seth. It wouldn't surprise me to see Cook make his way down to third also. They're not holding him on. Shortstop way off. They'll flash him just a little bit, but I think that's more arbitrary than anything. Delivery is there for a strike, and that evens things up at a ball and a strike to Wells. B. Wells, the right fielder for the Warriors, stands in, ready to go. The freshman right fielder has been solid all year long. Defensive player of the game. A couple of games ago, last time we were here, I think. Stays back on that one and rips it, but foul. And that'll give chase to those Warrior players that are outside of the dugout and the coaches that are there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Wells. Warriors needing to find a little pop in that 6, 7, 8, 9 area of this lineup. Still juggling things around, trying to get set for district that's just around the corner. That 1-2 offering misses low, and it'll even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Little surprised that Seth hasn't taken off and headed to third base. Big high leg kick and slow delivery. Braden stays back and hammers that one to shortstop. It's going to bounce around there. Nobody's going to have it, and Braden is going to beat things out down the first base line. Runners at first and third now for the Warriors. Good piece of hitting, and it was great work by B. Wells to stay back on that one. Brady McDaniel stands in there, the 8th grade designated hitter. We'll score that an error as well. That is on the shortstop. So back-to-back runners have reached via the error. Off and running is Wells, and he will stand up and make his way into second base. So we'll adjust that. Runners at second and third now. And again, the Warriors strike with a couple of outs in this one already. Nothing before the 2-out line. And we'll see if Brady is able to work this Warrior magic and keep it going. That one misses low. Ball 2. Wells at second, Cook at third, and Brady McDaniel stands in there ready to go. Cooper Courtright waits on deck. He would bat next if the inning continues. That one misses up high, and it's 3 balls and no strikes to the Warrior designated hitter. McDaniel hitting tonight for Jack Powell in this one, and catcher will head out there and visit just a little bit. Let's see if we can get. That is Elijah Mays that is on the hill. Mays has had a good curveball, and that may do it. We'll see. Coach coming out and visiting just a little bit. When you've got a young group like this, like Coach does, that is Coach Mays, then you've got to go out there and you've got to work with them along the way. It's a young group, and there's no doubt about that. Little words of encouragement there to the younger Mays, and he'll be looking to get out of this 3-0 hole that he's in with McDaniel. Again, Courtright sits on deck waiting. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 down in the bottom of the first. Warriors have already plated a couple by the error. Should have been out of the inning, should block. Here's a delivery. That one misses low and is ball 4, and that will send McDaniel down to first with a walk. Well, the last couple of times he's been up, he's had a 3-0 or 3-1 count, and he's got plunked rather than just the ball 4. They hit him with it. Certainly nothing intentional, but something to point out. Cooper Courtright will stand in there. Youngest of the Warriors to come through here, and the latest of the Warriors to come through here wearing that number 42 out of the same family. Big brother Carson Courtright had it, and then big brother Cameron James had it before him back in that 16, 17, 18 era. That one misses outside, ball 1. As you see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, bases full of Warriors. Boy, Coop could make a statement here. Curveball plunks Courtright, and he's going to end up on first base. That's going to play to run. Again, no RBI. They should have been out of this inning, should block, actually with no runs scored. But he is down at first base, so there'll be no RBI that are credited from here on out. Logan Markle stands in there ready to go to work now. Got runners at every base for the Warrior left-handed pitcher, center fielder, but hits from the right side. Here's a delivery. That one misses up high, bounces around. Warriors, again, no real desire to go in there and try to get one out of home. There's just not a lot of room back there behind the backstop. Even that one, though, didn't go very far behind the catcher. His delivery misses up high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. And this very well could be the last batter that we see Mays throw to tonight if he does not get him out. And that would be tough because should have been out of this with no runs. But now he's got 3, and he's dangerously close to getting back to the top of the Warrior lineup. Again, misses up high, 3 balls and no strikes. That curveball is just not – it's not breaking in there. And that's the you hang one of those, and that's where you can really get one hit a long, long way. He's missed up at the top of the zone, so not really anything hanging in the zone. Here's a 3-0 delivery. That one misses away, and Logan's going to reach on a base hit, or I'm sorry, on a base on balls. Coop will move up to second base. Brady will move to third, and Braden will come home to score. That's 4 runs across, and that will do it, unfortunately, for Mays, who had a pretty good run at it. Had an error that cost him, would have got him out of the inning, and we'll see who they're going to here. 4 that is going to be Dakota Adams that will come over from third base. Dakota Adams will get loose, and we'll take this opportunity for a Wallace Jason Hawk pitching change. There you go. Sorry about I got my things confused. Wallace is our scoreboard that you see down in the corner, but it's a Jason Hawk pitching change.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Back to the burn we go. And it is Cody Davis who will stand in there ready to go to work. Bases loaded, and he will face Adams in this one. Mays made it through the lineup one time. Could have been out of it. That one smoked over to third base. Going to go the easy way to get the out. So Cody will come up and one pitch, one out to retire the side. But not before the Warriors push across 4 runs. 2 earned. Warriors leave them loaded once again. And we'll see what Seth has in him. Struck out the side in his first time up. See what Seth has when we come back.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
Again, we're back. We'll go over that Velar and Green starting lineup for you one more time. We made it one trip through, but we'll look at it in the outfield. Left field is Talon Epnet. In center field for the Warriors, Logan Markle. In right field, Braden Wells. Third base, Jack Powell. Shortstop is Maddox Adelise. At second base tonight for the Warriors is Cooper Courtright. At first base, Canyon Wright. And the battery for your Warriors once again behind the dish, Cody Davis and Seth Cook, who struck out all 3 batters that he faced, is on the hill. And that's a look at our Velar and Green starting lineups once again. Back to live action we go. See Jack and Canyon there with Seth. And we'll see what the cleanup hitter can do. Following our very first Express Pros pitching change. When you need a change, call Express Professional Staffing. Misses up high. Still a good pitch. That's it's sounding good tonight. The pitch that that Seth is throwing, right in there for strike 1. Good job with his pitch count too. Not a lot of pitches thrown in that first inning, and you'll take that any time. Swung through that one, and that is strike 2. Seth Cook rocks back, delivers. This one swung on and missed, and that's 4 up and 4 down via the K for Seth Cook. Seth rocks back and delivers this one. Up high. Seems to start out that way. Will start the batter off with that high fastball. I think he overthrows it maybe a little bit, and then comes back right behind it with the good fastball down the pipe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1 down, top of the second inning. Swung through that one and missed. And look, you better bring a lunch if you're going to go in there and hit against Seth Cook tonight. Here's a delivery. Swung through that one and missed. 5 up, 5 down, all via the K. Swung through that one, and that young man is burying the fastball. If you need to know the term burying the fastball, there it is, my friend. Seth not going to get off of that pitcher. Trying to bunt his way aboard. Canyon's going to pick it up foul, though. Saw that one roll foul over there. And look, you do whatever you can to try to get on. Young man had some good speed, laid down a pretty good bunt. It just went foul. Seth, 0-2, has thrown 10 pitches. This is pitch number 11 this inning. This is low there. Get out of this one here. You'd take a 12-pitch inning. That'd put him at about 25. Just misses away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down. Misses up high again, and Seth throwing that fastball with good velocity, but just misses up. All of his misses but 1 have been high. Here's the delivery. Swung through that one and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3 up, 3 down, 6 up, 6 down, all via the K. Due up for the Warriors in the bottom half of the second. Epnet, Wright, and Adelise when we come back.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
There you get a good look at Kimberly Harrell, Certified Real Estate Appraiser. Big sponsor of what we do here with Grace Christian Baseball. In fact, without Kimberly Harrell, we wouldn't be able to bring you Grace Christian Baseball. So we're certainly thankful for what they do for us here. We move to the bottom of the second. Talon Epnet will bat for the second time. He popped out that bunt that the catcher caught in the air. And Warriors will try to do something. They had something going there with 2 downs. In fact, scored all 4 of their runs with 2 outs. 2 of them were walked in. 2 of them were there for theirs, so the runs were unearned. That one in there, strike 1. Adams came on and threw 1 pitch is all that he had to throw. And he retired Cody Davis. Going through that one is Epnet, and he quickly down 0-2. And what a difference it has made having the slower throwing Mays out of the game and Adams to come in there, who comes over from third base and has been really in command of the strike zone. Gets that strikeout on a high fastball. Quickly one up, one down for Grace Christian. Kenyon Wright will stand in there, and this speed that is there should be a good one for Kenyon. This is right in one that you think he could probably groove. Here's the delivery to Wright. Swung through that one and missed. Warriors just might be working a little bit too hard tonight. Hard as they worked getting this field ready to play tonight. Here's the Adams delivery. That one hits Kenyon. Curveball that he was able to take inside. And Maddox Adelise will come in. Maddox was hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the first. See, Kenyon made his way down to first base. Rocking back and delivering this one, and Kenyon is off and moving. Kenyon better get down, and he does. Stolen base is there for the Warrior first baseman. Adley's now with a runner in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes. Through that one, and not a lot of really good efforts tonight swinging the bat for the Warriors. I don't think there's been maybe one hard hit ball. And he gets off a little bit from second base. That one is ground over to third base. Going to have an opportunity. That'll send Kenyon to first, and that one is sails over the fence, and that will send Adelise down to second base and score the run. Long throw over from third, sailed over the base and out of place. We'll score that in E6 on the play that gets him there, so no RBI on that one, but Kenyon does come around to score. Seth Cook will stand in there ready to go to work. Cook takes that one inside, ball 1. And Adams came in and got Davis to end things in in the first, and Ebnet to start things off here, but has hit a batter and an error, has got him in a little bit of trouble, and has given up a run here in the bottom of the second. That one bounces away in Adelise, and they're telling him to come on, and he doesn't make his way down to second base. 2 balls, no strikes. Adelise, the runner on at second base. You see him here getting his lead off. And Cook stands in there waiting on the Adams delivery. Misses outside, and that is 3 balls and no strikes. .30 count now to Cook. He's going green light. Takes that one in there for a strike, though. It's got to be your liking. You're not just up there swinging to be swinging. Curveball misses high and tight, and that will send Cook down to first. And getting Adelise on over to second base. So expect Cook to make his way down to second pretty quickly. We'll change him off a second right now, but expect he'll be back down there soon. Pitching woes continue for this Block Bear squad. And Braden Wells will stand in there. He reached on an error at a shortstop. That's the error that would have ended the inning. Correction, that was the error that was right after the error that would have ended the inning. So was able to reach on one. 3 errors early on in this one for Block. 2 in the first, 1 here in the second. A couple of good plays on that bunt that was caught by the catcher. There's a delivery, and Cook is off and going, and he'll ease on down into second base. Told you we should have just left him on base there at second on the board. Needless to say, 1 ball, no strikes to Braden Wells. Braden Wells was one of the 4 runs to come around and score back in the first for Grace Christian. That one fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Adams comes set, runners at second and third for the Warriors. Here's the delivery now to Wells. He pops that one fouling out of play. Pitcher reeks back, grabs one, and ready to go. 0-2. We've got it backwards then. Or they do. We're going to say 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Warrior right fielder, Braden Wells. Adams delivers this one. It misses up high. Very, very quiet night for baseball here at the Burn. I look in and see just a couple of fans here from the Block side of it. And not your normal contingency that's out here for the Warriors either. That one misses out and away. Fills things up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Actually, they did count it 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wells. Adams sets, looks at third, now delivers. Swung through that one, catcher catches it, so it is going to be a strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for Adams, and he is 1 batter away from getting out of this one with just 1 run scored, but this is where we saw the Warriors do their thing last inning. Young Brady McDaniel stands in there ready to go. Needs something from that young man. He's due for a big one. Couple of hits a couple of weeks ago in some, but that one he takes in there for strike 1. Such a likable young man. He's just always full of energy and has a smile on his face and is ready to go play baseball. See what he can do with Adams' delivery. Smoked that one to left. That's exactly what he did with it. And it is fair. 1 run comes around to score. Another one is there. That'll clear the bases for the Warriors and leave Daniel over there at first base. And that's what he does with it. We wondered what he would do with it, and that's in fact what he did with it. So bases were not loaded, but you got Seth to come around and score, and Maddox Adleys came around and score, and that is a 2 RBI double, 2 RBI single for Brady McDaniel. And that's what we talked about. We needed a little confidence builder, and he comes up there and promptly deposits that ball into left field, scored a couple of Warriors that were on the bases, and great to see that young man. Cooper Courtright will stand in there. He was a hit by a pitch back in the first inning. Fouled that one straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look at Brady over there at first base. Just misses outside there. 2 balls and a strike to Coop. Warriors looking to bat around again here. They do a little 2-out magic. Scored their runs with 2 outs in the first. We're looking to do that and get some more on there here in the second. It's 2 balls and a strike to Cartwright. Cartwright stands in there ready to go. Adams facing Coop with McDaniel at first. Swung through that one and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Warriors have sent, this is the 7th batter to hit. So the Warriors have had 17 at-bats tonight and have plated 7 runs. Left them loaded in the first and have a runner on here with 2 outs in the second. That'll fill things up for Cartwright. Bases full count, 2 down. McDaniel will be off and running with a pitch. And he's gone there. That one misses outside, and that is a base on balls to Cooper Cartwright, and that gets McDaniel forced down to second base. Logan Markle will stand in there ready to go. Offering misses inside, and Brady off and going on that one. Gets down to third base. Coop will be at second, and Markle has a 1-0 count on him. Runners move up 90 feet. And again, this is one of those cases, if you can get Logan on, get something going, get him a base hit, you flip it over back to the top of the order. You know, Cody's up there ready to go to work again, too. He wants this one. That one is swung through for strike 1. One offering to Markle, misses outside, and nobody going anywhere on that one. Two balls and a strike to Logan Markle back in the first. He walked and then was left on base following the Davis at bat. It was a 2-1 offering. Ripped foul and out of play. Back over onto that right side that you see where the visitors' dugout is where that one went. Back to work here. Adams working quickly. I don't think he works as quick as Seth does. Seth gets the ball back and gets it going in a hurry. Marker watches that one go inside. Ball 3. Full count delivery, and he does a good job of staying alive there and just pokes that one out foul. Three ball, 2 count offering. We'll do it again. 2 down here. Nobody at first, so they won't be off and running here. But the Adams full count delivery that they'll do again. Swung on, missed that one. Going to go down to first base, and it looks like Markle's going to reach there as that one chased down a long way down the third base line. And you see Markle get there. So any way you get down there, that's going to be a K and a drop third strike. Then bring up your Warrior catcher, Cody Davis. 0 for 1 on the night, reached on a walk and scored a run back in the first. Hit twice in the first inning, and now he'll bat for the first time here, representing the ninth man to hit in the second inning. 3 at-bats in 2 innings. You'll take that. One big fly from being out of reach in this one, too. That one in there for the strike. Base is full of Warriors here. You see it on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard down there. The Adams 0-1 count comes ready for Cody. Cody swung through that one and missed, and it's quickly 0-2. Get that scoreboard updated for you and refresh it here as we move through this one. But right now, Davis down 0-2 with the bases loaded. Fouled that one back. Good piece of hitting to stay alive there for the Warrior catcher. Boy, Cody's due, buddy. Let's go on and get you on there. Quit overthinking it and just lay back and hit the ball like you can. Cody seems like he might be pressing a little bit too much. Just needs to relax and stay within himself and drive this one out of here. 0-2 offering coming to Davis. Oh, they're going to call that strike 3. And, Cody, that's not you, buddy. That one was up and away, but it will retire the side, and the Warriors will leave them loaded here in the bottom of the second. We're going to step away, try to get things worked out for you here. And this from our title sponsor of everything we do, Valex Federal Credit Union.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be?
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Back to live action we go. Top of the third. Scoreboard finally starting to mind a little bit now. Very impressive outing so far for the Warriors and for Seth Cook, who stands in there. He has struck out the first 6, all 6 that he has faced. He's thrown about 26 pitches is all that I have for him. Trying to bunt that one, and it misses ball 1, but a good shot. Then you're going to start seeing those guys trying to do something to find a way to get Seth out of a rhythm there, but I just don't know that you will the way he is firing that ball around tonight. Seth rocks back and fires this one, still trying to bunt, but he could not get his bat around in time even. You better have the bat out there and not be trying to get it across late, because Seth will blow it right by you. Again, throws it right by the bat, strike 2 as the bunt is trying. And just overmatched. Seth could throw about anything that he wants to here, and he should be okay. Swung on and missed. That is Strikeout number 7 on the night, 7 straight. And quite a performance by the Warrior righty. That one is pushed foul, but contact was made. We've not seen a lot of that even tonight from this block team. Seth sits back and delivers the 0-1. Went after that one. Out of play it goes over to right field, left field rather, and just strike 2. So he's made contact both times on Cook. He has. That's Adams. Sitting back to deliver this one now is Cook, the 0-2. See if he gets fancy, if he goes with the old fastball again. Oh, he did. He took something off of that, and that just young man was looking fastball, and it's just strikeout number 8 on the night. 8 straight strikeouts. This will represent the bottom of the lineup. Thrown in there for strike 1. Boy, it sounds like a broken record here. Strike, 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 strike. Cook delivers that one up high, ball 1. Another low pitch inning. Another low pitch. Well, these batters have nowhere to go as Cook just stands on the mound and delivers again and again and again. That one right down the pipe, strike 2. Balls, 2 strikes. And that's it. 3 up, 3 down, all via the strikeout. That is 9 up, 9 down, all by the punch out. See what the Warriors are able to do here when they hit in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be back after this from BK Distributors.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
We're back to Merrill Blackburn Field, Josh Brown Stadium. And, man, what a pitching performance tonight by Seth. He scored a couple of runs, too, but don't let that get in the way of what's going on the hill. 9 up, 9 down for the Warrior righty in his home debut, all 9 via the strikeout. My goodness, what a performance here. And he's just been overpowering. Put it into perspective, Cody Davis has hit 3 times tonight going in the bottom of the 3rd, and just now Block made it through their lineup. And if the Warriors come out with a big inning, they could wrap it up right here. Just wow, what a performance by Seth Cook tonight, and we'll put together all of his strikeouts tonight for a little highlight reel. I think that's going to be a good one to put together. Adams still stands in there. This is Talon Epnet. He has fouled out to the catcher on a bunt attempt and struck out. We'll see what he's able to do here to lead things off in the 3rd. Adams' delivery now. Misses low. Ball 1. Epnet, the only Warrior that has not been on base tonight. See if he can change that a little bit. Takes that one up high. So you go back to that last inning when Davis struck out on that high fastball or high curveball up above the letters, and no matter how big of a slump you're in, you're not going to start chasing those. That in there for the strike. Two balls and a strike to the Warrior left fielder. Stayed back on it, but just chased foul over that third base dugout. You can't see it from the camera there. You'll be able to next week, I assure you that. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Epnet. Kind of get an update on who's watching us there. That one right up the middle. Second baseman or shortstop comes along and gloves that one, and pretty good play there. One down here, and that brings Canyon right to the mound, or to the plate, rather. That one misses low. So Evnet had an opportunity. They were shading him. They'll score that one 6-3 on the putout for the first out, and Canyon comes in there. Canyon has flown out to left and was hit by a pitch. Heading the count in this one, 2 balls and no strikes. Warriors bat bottom of the third. Canyon takes that one up high, 3 balls, no strikes. Atlanta Davis is watching. Jerry Brown's watching tonight. Steve Horn is there watching us, and he's traveling. So glad that we're able to do that for you. That one is lifted out of play over that visitor's dugout. We're just working our way through there. Loris is watching. Sharon Barton is watching us tonight, so we appreciate that. James Howie is there. Andrew Decker. Appreciate everybody that has taken a time out, and that's our spin around those that are watching us. Kenyon swings through that one, and it is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, he's just a little bit away is Canyon. Here's the delivery. Takes that one outside ball 4, and he will reach base via the base on balls. Make our way over to YouTube for a moment and see who's over there. Alex Adley stands in there. Shannon Milam is watching us tonight. We appreciate that, of course, always. Maddox has reached twice, was hit by a pitch, reached on an error by the shortstop, has scored both times that he's been in there tonight. Invite you, if you are watching it via our Facebook or YouTube, that you hit that follow button. Subscribe to it if you're over on YouTube, and that gets it put in front of other people. Get that updated for you before everybody goes to screaming at me. 7-0 in this one. That was back from the second inning. That went deep and dark into the night over there, into the outfield area off to the left in the bullpen where it's at. It's dark over there. Can't see anything over there, but it's off into that bullpen. Did you see how you can't see it? You will next week. Promise you that. 2 balls and 1 strike now here to Adelaide. And that one is driven out to center field. Center fielder camping back is going to find that one and make the grab on it. Good job by these block outfielders as they've retired the bulk of the outs that have been made tonight. Out to the center fielder, and that'll bring up Seth Cook, who has been just, to say he's been dominant on the hill tonight, I don't even think that really covers the way that Seth has thrown the baseball tonight. Adams misses inside, ball 1 to Cook. Cook's reached a couple of times as well. He had an error. He reached on an error and a base hit. So he's been on twice and scored twice as well. Strike called there. Has come in and he's relatively held these Warriors quiet. Good little curveball, but it misses inside. That's probably one of the best breaks that we've seen on one. He just missed the zone with it. The 2-1 offering to Cook now delivers. Swung on a miss. Warriors had to hit and run on. Canyon's going to be in there with the stolen base. Just trying to generate and get something going. That will get Canyon with 2 stolen bases on the night. And that swing and miss evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two offering now to Cook. Bounces back to the backstop, and that wild pitch will send Canyon over to third base. 90 feet away is the Warrior first baseman, and he'll see a 3-2 count for his batter, Seth. Well, Seth has just been so solid on the mound tonight. I can't, we talk about that a lot, but first time that I've seen him throw this year, getting the start here tonight, getting his arm back in shape, rehabbing it a little bit, and he looks ready to go. That will be a walk to Cook. High fastball misses, and he'll find his way. And the runners at first and third now. Braden Wells, strikeout victim in the second, reached on an error, so he's 0 for 2 tonight. Expect Seth to be down there towards second pretty quick. Catcher comes out to talk to Adams just a bit. Get a good look at that young man out in left field who had a great catch back in the first. Wells now officially announced in this one. Again, he scored a run back in the first inning. He reached on that error, came around to score. Adams trying to get out of this here. It's a 2-strike count, or 2 out. Just walked Seth. The run is at first and third. And Seth is off and going. And just easily down to second base, as they are not worried about the runner in Seth at second base. They're worried about trying to get that out at home. Outside to Wells. Brady McDaniel stands in there ready to go next. He had a big 2 RBI hit in his last inning, 2 RBI single. Good to see that young man swinging the bat like that. Well, he's just got to get comfortable. You got to be comfortable at the plate. And it looked like he was comfortable on that last at bat. That one is in there for strike 1 at the letters. Braden, one of those batters for the Warriors that just needs to find his confidence in it. So solid with a glove in the outfield. That one ground over to third base. Third baseman's got it now. Over to first in time. That will retire the side. So the Warriors, for the first time tonight, do not pick up a run. Score that one 5-3 on the putout. And it'll go back to the top of the block Bears lineup when we come back.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We are back to Merrill Blackburn Field, Josh Brown Stadium. We go to the top of the fourth. The Warriors lead this one 7-0. Seth Cook, 9 up, 9 down, all via the punch out. And we'll see what he's able to do as the block Bears top of the lineup rotates back around. They'll come into this one now. That one lifted over to left field. Play is going to be made there in time, so that'll stop the strikeout streak. But you go in there and you throw a one-pitch at bat, you'll take that every single time. Boy, you talk about keep your pitch count down if you're able to do that. Goes without saying, we won't mention the previous at-bats for these players as all 9 struck out. Strike one there. Boy, just the sound of that fastball as it hits the glove is good to see from Cook. That just shows that he really has command of that fastball and the velocity. And look how quick Davis gets that ball back to him. That's the thing that pitchers want. Hey, give me the ball and let me go to work. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swung through that one and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. 1 down, top of the fourth we play. Swung through that one. Strikeout number 10 on the night for Cook. And that will bring up 3-hole hitter in this one. Right around, tried to bunt that one. But I'm telling you, the ball gets in there too quick on these guys that they're coming around squaring to bunt, and the ball's already in Cody's glove. Cook again hammers that one in there, nothing in too quickly. Thought about bunting, but again, by the time that he comes around to it, the ball's already behind him and coming back. Swung on and missed. Strikes out 2 out of 3 there. That gives him 11 Ks on the evening. Due up for the Warriors when we come back. Brady McDaniel, Cooper Courtright, Logan Markle. Right after this, from walk-ons, or from Wallace, one of those.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, The trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
We're back. It is baseball at the Burn, and it is an Express Pros pitching change. Looking for a change? Call the folks at Express Pros Staffing. They'll get you the change that you need into the new job and career that you're looking for. Going to the mound is Christian Osteen. Christian Osteen will take over for Adams, and we'll see what the right-hander is able to do against 7-8-9 for the Warriors. Bottom of the fourth in this one on the day where you wondered if they would get this game in tonight. Get a good look at the Block Bears. Those red tops and white pants, red socks. Christian Osteen takes over here in the bottom of the fourth against the Warriors. 12 up, 12 down for Seth Cook. He's got 11 strikeouts. The lone out that he hasn't recorded was that fly ball over to left field, where Talon Epnet was able to retire the side there, and that will bring Brady McDaniel. Brady had a big-time 2 RBI single, smoked down the left field line his last time up at bat. That one lifted high over the Warrior dugout and deep into the night. It goes foul. Nothing in one to Brady Mack. Osteen rocks back, delivers this one, and that was taken in there low, strike 2. Quickly, 0-2 to McDaniel. His last base hit he had with 2 strikes on him, though. Unable to catch up to that fastball, and B-Mac down on strikes for the first Warrior out, and that'll bring up Cooper Courtright. Osteen's first pitch to Coop misses outside. Again, ball 2 as that one goes up high. Good work on McDaniel in Osteen's first batter that he faced, but pardon y'all, don't mind y'all shaking there. Hope I didn't make you too dizzy. 2-0 delivery. Misses down low, 3 balls and no strikes to Coop. Logan Markle waits on deck. Coop has reached base both times tonight. He's walked and he's been hit by a pitch. Looks at this 3-0 count now. And he's on for the 3rd straight time via a free pass. That'll bring Logan now to the plate. Logan struck out, reached on a drop 3rd strike, and is walked. So he is 0 for 1 on the night, but has been on base both times. Big, long swing through that one and misses. 0-1. I can see him maybe shorten it up just a little bit. Yeah, there, and fouled that one back out out of play. Or as confused as I am, now that'll bring Markle in. So Coop didn't walk on the previous one, and all of those people that are scoring this one at home are saying, "Look, dummy, he's still up there batting." Can't see that for you. Y'all bear with me. That'll bring Logan in there now. Look, one thing I've learned, if I never talk, I don't say dumb stuff. I found that out. But y'all are you're content to be, and some of y'all may have your volume turned down. I don't know. I would. I do when I go home and rewatch it. Osteen's delivery. This is that one. 3 balls and a strike. So I guess rather than pointing to first base, he called the strike on what should have been a ball 4, but I digress. Now I can say without any shadow of a doubt, Logan Markle walks. And he'll get down. That'll get us back to the top of the Warrior order, and Cody Davis. Cody Davis stands in there ready to go. Boy, Cody needs one big time here. He's walked and then has ended the inning a couple of times on the third out. And you get in your mind quick by doing that. Looking for a little 2-out magic here. He's got Markle over at first. And Logan off and running, head first slide into second base. Gets him there. This is that one. Seven nothing. Warriors lead it. Love to see them scratch across 3 here as we would move to the 5th. That one, that's what got me last time. That was that low called strike, and oftentimes he'll point to first, and he'll also say that's a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Davis. Out straight back, but that is a good cut at that fastball, young man. Good hack at it. Davis draws the 3-2 walk, and he ends up over at first base. Runners at first and second for Epnet. We saw that game where the Warriors played a couple on that Saturday. Epnet had 2 hits in each of the games, ended up with 4 of them that day. Would love to see him come around and score in this inning. 10 runs would be a big one as they move to the 5th. That one bounces around, and that will get the runners off. Markle over to third, and Davis now finds his way at second base on ball 1. So we'll move everybody up 90 feet. Warriors have an opportunity if they can put 3 across, come out there and shut them down in the 5th and end it. That one misses up high. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Epnet. Well, you're looking over there in the on-deck circle, and there's Canyon Wright. If you are Osteen, you desperately want to get out of it here. 2 balls and a strike. Give your guys a chance to maybe scratch something across on Cook in the top of the 5th. Here's the delivery from Osteen. That one misses away. And you see the Warriors have not been aggressive. They're not going to take that risk that doesn't need to be taken. 3-1 count now to Ebnet. Really got to get him on base, and that'll load him up for the Warriors again in Canyon Wright. Here's a delivery from Osteen. Bounces around. Thought about coming, did Markle, but he does not. He holds on and goes back to third, and that'll load him up for Canyon Wright. They don't give you much time here at Grace Christian. Coach is walking out, and they start playing the Jeopardy music on him. That's tough from upstairs. Goodness gracious. Going to keep him in there. Coach Hayes just coming out to talk to him a little bit. And this is part of this growing up for this Block Bears team. They are 1A group out of Jonesville, and just young team. Only 11 on the roster that I see tonight. 11 on the lineup card that they turned in, and again, just a couple of them in the dugout. Canyon Wright stands in there, ready to go to work. He's due. Boy, is he due. That one bounces around. Nobody going anywhere. Ball 1 to K-Dub. Adley Cook and Braden Wells, 1, 2, and 3 behind him. But Canyon's got to get something done here. It's going to take some 2-out magic again from the Warriors. That one driven back into the backstop. That lets you know he is dead on that one. Just missed his timing a little bit. Here comes the delivery from Osteen. Swung through that one and missed. And Canyon has been behind the pitches a good bit tonight. Strikes out, foul tipped that one, and we will go to the 5th. Warriors leave them loaded for the 3rd time tonight. Several times this season. We'll be back. We go to the top of the 5th, and we'll do that right after this from Doug Young Nursery.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Back here out at England Air Park, Merrill Blackburn Field, Josh Brown Stadium, and good pitching at times there. I mean, this is a game that the Warriors have not been able to put across a timely hit at all. They've left a number of base runners on board, and that's one thing that can come back to haunt you later on in this. We move back. It has been 12 up, 12 down for Seth in this one. 11 of those have been via the punch out and misses ball one. Swung on there. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Seth has had command of that high fastball all night long and just gets going so quick. I mean, there is no delay in what he does. No delay at all. Here's a delivery. That one misses up high. And part of that is your catcher, Davis, getting it back to him so quickly. Here's a 2-2. He gone. First time that we have seen somebody strike out looking on here. Most have been by swinging, but that now is 12 strikeouts for Cook. That one misses up high. Saw Seth open up last season, I guess it was last season or the year before, with a 17 strikeout performance, and he is rolling through this one. That one driven out to second base. Play is going to be made there by Coop over to first in time for the out. Score that 4-3 for the second out of the inning. And just the second block bear to put a ball in play tonight. But again, you keep your pitch count down certainly by doing that, and you don't mind not striking everyone out. Let that defense go to work behind you. No, if he's probably over the 50 pitch mark, but he's not much over it tonight. When misses up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Foul and off of the far side over there, over that visitor's dugout. You see adorned with the Warrior baseball on the facade of it and visitors at the top. That one misses down low. Seth dangerously close to issuing his first runner. Two balls, 1 strike. And that is called a strike, and that's that one that gets caught up. I don't know if he's telling you to go to first or strike, but it is a full count delivery. Only the third one that's went to a full count. Cook sits back and delivers this one. Ground ball up towards second. Going to be handled there by Coop over to first in time, and that'll retire the side. 2 good plays by Cooper Courtright. Back-to-back, do it for the Block Bears. 15 up, 15 down for Block. Due up for the Warriors, Maddox, Seth, and Braden when we come back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
There you see Quibido's Cajun Cafe. They are the driving force behind our Quibido's Player of the Game. And look, I'm telling you, go over there for lunch or dinner or whatever it is. It's over there across from Procter & Gamble in that shopping center there in Pineville. Great American Cookies over there, a number of things. But I'm telling you, go in there and have the Kushan burger fried. That's a fried pork chop. It's going to come with fries, and I'm telling you, you'll thank me for it. Get the fried pork chop, and it's the traditional way that they do it too. It's deep fried, and it has the bone in it, so be careful about it. But I mean, that's the way that a pork chop, Kushan burger is supposed to be. Go in there and you tell them that 446 Sports sent you, and you'll enjoy that. And get some chicken cracklings while you're in there too. See, I'm telling you, Fat Boy knows about his sponsors. You notice how the bulk of our sponsors are food and restaurants? You figure that out yourself. Maddox Adderley stands in there ready to go to work. He has scored twice, flew out to center field, reached on an error, and was hit by pitch. So was officially 0 for 2 on the night with 2 runs scored. That got him, and he'll go down to first base. And so now he has reached on 3 plate appearances tonight. That one was a hit by pitch. Seth Cook has done it all tonight. He has been the man on the mound. He scored a couple of runs tonight, and goodness gracious. Stolen base there for Maddox. Seth took that one and let him get on down to second. 0-1 the count to the Warrior pitcher. Swung through a curveball that started middle of the plate and just dropped out of there, but Seth was hacking, and he's down 0-2 now. Been impressed with Osteen the last couple of batters. That one roped over to shortstop. He's got it. Going to dive back in and get him. Double play over at first base. At shortstop made a tremendous play. Gloves that one off to his glove side and then races Adelaide back to the dugout, to the second base, and he is doubled up there. So they will get Seth 6U, and then that's going to be 6U on the double play. Braden Wells stands in there ready to work. $7:40 on your Tuesday evening. Drifting over towards the line and foul and out of play. And down 0-2 here. So the pitchers have been pretty solid. The Warriors dangerously close to going 3 innings without putting a run across. Dead ball, and that hits Wells. And he reaches for the second time tonight. Reached on an error. That's a walk. So officially 0-3 on the night. B-Mac stands in there. Couple of RBI on the night for McDaniel. Those came back in the second inning. And the Warriors have been held scoreless since those RBI off and running. There's a throw behind, but not going to get, and that makes its way into the outfield. And that'll get Braden over to third. So give him the stolen base, and E gets him down to third, but he is at third, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. That one misses outside. It'll be ball 3. 3-0 now to McDaniel. Cooper Courtright stands on deck. That one goes behind McDaniel. We told you that. He's had several 3-0 counts where he's been hit by the pitch. He said, look, can't you just throw the ball? If you're going to throw a ball, why does it have to hit me every time? Cooper Courtright ready to go. Looks like Coach Hayes going in there to talk just a little bit to that young man. A good look inside there. Just, again, you like the way that Coach Mays will go out there and just talk to his guys and kind of settle them down a little bit. But at first and third, Cooper Courtright represents the winning run at home. But again, this is going to have to be done with 2 outs, as the Warriors have been held scoreless in the third and the fourth after putting 7 up in the first 2. Off and running, no attempt on McDaniel. Or that's Jack Powell that is in there now. Jack Powell is at third, or is on second base. That one misses way up high, and that is going to be ball 2. Runners at second and third. Lifted foul back to the screen, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Courtright. Yeah, Cooper watches that one in there. Good looking curveball, and that will retire the side. So the Warriors held scoreless for the 3rd straight inning. We will move to the top of the 6th. Grace Christian leads at 7-0, but they got all 7 of those in the 1st and 2nd inning. We'll be back right after this from Jason Hawk.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Back here to Merrill Blackburn Field, Josh Brown Stadium, where kind of a weird evening on there. Seth dominant on the mound. The Warriors have left a lot of base runners. You'd thought they would have been out of this earlier with the number of base runners that they have left on base, but attribute this block pitching that has been solid through the most part and have held the Warriors scoreless over the last couple. Turning around, trying to bunt that one, and it goes foul. Of the sixth we play. Again, trying to bunt this one, and that's that high fastball from Cook. And you like to do that on those because if it's a high fastball and he does bunt it, there's a good chance it's going to go up in the air. It's harder to bunt that high fastball. That one comes in low, so trying to get on base any way they can. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Seth may be overthrowing a little bit here. Throws that right by the bat that was out there. And that's what I tell you, it's difficult. I mean, you've got to be a pretty solid bunter to get it down against that Cook fastball. Swung on and missed. Strikeout. Thirteenth strikeout now for Cook. That one fouled back into the net. This group represents what struck out the side in the third. Cook rocks back, delivers this one. Right there, strike 2. Ground up the middle. Shortstop's got it. Now he boots it, does that one, and that is an error. There at shortstop. For that E6. And that is the first runner to reach base tonight for the Block Bear team. I would say I wouldn't think it's a good idea to take off and try to steal second base here, though, either. Runner over at first, dives back in safely and thought he had erased the young man that just reached. Back to first they go. That one a little up the line. Canyon a good job of hanging on to it there. Up high and ball 1. Warriors need a double play to go ahead and get out of this one. Strike is in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the order due up next. You'd like to not bring them up with anybody on. That one misses up high. And the first time that we've really seen Seth out of the strike zone for a couple of batters. He has 13 strikeouts on the evening. Swung through that one. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, miss there. Strikeout number 14 on the evening. And back to the top of that block bear lineup. Over to first, not in time. That one as well misses up. 1-0 count to the leadoff hitter for Block Bears. Just one man has reached base. He's over there at first base right now. That one driven back into the backstop. Evens the count at 1-1 strike. Runners off and going. Cody was going back to first. He kind of gets it up and he's safe at second base. Cody looked like he was throwing back to first base on that one. Had to kind of double clutch on it. But 2-1 strike and a runner at second base now. That one fouled back and out of play. 2 strikes, and got to believe Seth will come back out here with that good, hard fastball. Seth Roxon delivers this one. That fastball misses just outside. 2 strikes. Runner off and going to second. Kind of a delayed steal. And that fills it up. A correction, 2 strikes. Davis comes back out and talks to him just a little bit and says, hey, let's throw that fastball by him and get on out of here. Strikeout in the first and flew out to left field in the second. Was the first batter that actually put the bat on the ball for Block tonight. Delivery is there to some screeches and skrills from the dugout, and that fills the count up. 3 strikes. You heard me, screeches and skrills. I don't know what skrills are, but anyway, that was that noise that was made out of the Block dugout. That one, strike 3, looking. Strikeout number 15 on the night, and Seth has struck out the side once again. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Due up, Logan Markle, Cody Davis, and Talon Epnet when we come back. And here we go, watching the final warm-up pitches there. Coach May is just doing a good job. He's back there catching. I mean, he is a one-man show out there tonight, and just great to see the work that he's doing, pouring into these lives of these young players. And say, look, I don't care if we've got 11 or 10 or 20 or whatever it is. We're going to go out here, we're going to field a team, and we're going to go to work and battle. And they have been solid, 3 scoreless innings after giving up 4 in the first and 3 in the second. We'll see what the Warriors are able to do here. Logan Markle will stand in there ready to lead things off for the Warriors in the bottom half of the sixth, who have been 3 runs away from ending it for a couple of innings now and have yet to been able to get there. And goodness, the hitting woes continue for the Warriors. You look up and down there, and we'll talk to Coach Brown about that a little bit tonight. Now, I'll tell you, they had a number of them with the flu and weren't able to work out as much over the weekend. But we'll get Coach Brown's thoughts on that tonight. Game last night was rained out. So anytime you have an opportunity to get out of the rhythm, good curveball in there for the strike to Markle. We bat in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, evens it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Don't forget, we'll be naming our Quibitos Player of the Game. That one misses inside. Pretty good opportunity that you know who that is, but go ahead and leave a comment down there in the comment section on whether you're on YouTube or Twitter or wherever you're watching it from tonight, Facebook. Go ahead and do that of what your thought is of tonight's. Is it Seth's 14 Ks that has you feeling it? I don't know. Could possibly be. A couple of players have scored 2 runs tonight. That one misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. We'll also have our Southern Air Cool Play of the Game. Working our way through what that is, and we think that we've got an idea for that. It may be a little bit of a different one tonight. Markle watches this one bounce low, and he is on first base with a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Cody Davis, who has been struggling tonight, and the few times that we've seen him at the plate. You know, the other night he had a pretty good run of it. But all in all, I don't think he'll tell you that he is hitting the baseball like he would like to be. Come on, Crash. Relax and drive one here, buddy. Lifts that one foul and back out of play it goes. That'll be strike 1 again. Late on that one just a little bit. Beautiful night of baseball that we've had here. No wind is blowing, and that's the first time we've been here that the wind's not been blowing. Off and running is Markle as Davis watches that one go high. That'll put Logan down to second base with a steal, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Cody. That one misses down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this block pitching has been good for about an inning or 2, and then they'll bring another guy in, and he does pretty well. And I'm telling you what, it's been goose eggs since the third. Scored 3 runs back in the second. The last was that Brady McDaniel 2 RBI base hit. Cody watches that one go low, 3 balls and a strike. Cody walked his last at bat. He walked his first at bat. Had a couple of ground outs in the middle. And the 3-1 offering misses low again. And you'll have runners at the corners now with nobody out. And this has the looks as Cody has walked for the 3rd time tonight. And that's what you want out of a leadoff hitter. I know he just wants to crush it. Talon Ebnet will come in there batting in the 2 hole. He is 0 for 3 on the night with a walk. Off and going is Davis from first will get the stolen base as that one is taking ball one, and it just looks like the young man on the hill has ran out of steam. Again, the Warriors complete 3 here and walk it off or go up in the 7th and end it. Move over to third, not in time. Runner at third is Logan Markle. Out at second is Cody Davis. Talon Epnet stands in there ready to hit. He represents the winning run tonight. Curveball, good-looking curveball, but just sits inside on it. Been very impressed with the curveballs that this block team has thrown tonight. That curveball misses up high as well. 3 balls, no strikes. Second and third, first base open. Epnet looking at a 3-0 count with nobody down. As the Warriors bat in the 6th. And there's a runner coming home. That will score Logan Markle on the ball 4 wild pitch. Davis moves over to third. So you got runners at first and third again for Canyon Wright. Logan scores his first run of the night. That'll bring up Canyon. Canyon has an opportunity here. Just score a couple runs. You know that they'll try to get Epnet down in the scoring position as he's off and running. Canyon backs out of that one and takes it in. So a base hit should end this one. Canyon gets a hold to one of them into the gap, and that ought to do it. Ball 2, low to right. And again, it looks like just that young man has run out of gas. You'd almost not want to throw one over the plate here and serve one up to the big first baseman for the Warriors, but here's the delivery. That one misses outside. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Warriors looking to load him up here with another bases loaded with a walk. Canyon will be green lighted, you can believe, at 3-0. Doesn't have an opportunity at it as that one misses low. And they will be loaded full of Warriors here for Maddox Adeleys. And now a base hit still does it. So let's see, that is Canyon's second walk. He's been hit by a pitch, so he's been on 3 times tonight. He is 0 for 2 on the night, but has reached base 3 times. Epnet still out at second base represents the winning run here as it is 8-0. That ball into the dirt. And I don't know that you take that chance with it. That is Davis. So you got a good, smart base runner there. But I don't think you need to force what's going on. It's 1-0. He's walked a couple of guys in a row. As a matter of fact, he's walked 3 straight going back to Davis. I'm sorry, he's walked all 4 that he's faced this inning. So not really a need to get yourself thrown out at home when this young man is clearly has run out of gas. And unfortunately, just no more arms in there with this Block Bear team. They've thrown some pretty good opportunities out there. Held the Warriors in check in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That one just slips away and misses up high, and it is 2-0. Six more out of the zone, and this one's over with. Young man is like he took his hat off and threw that out, so he'll play this without a hat. Three balls, no strikes. Maddox Adeleys looking for the RBI here. You know he wants to groove one, go ahead and get it into the gap. That one misses up high, and that'll send Adeleys down to first base, and the 9th run will come across for the Warriors And that is 5 straight walks to start this inning. And a couple of runs in here. So you've got runners. You got Ebnet at third, Canyon at second, and Maddox at first. And Seth Cook stands in there with an opportunity to end what he has started here. He has pitched such a masterful one on the mound. Oh, and he swung through, and he's trying to send it out here to where we're at. Did not want to take the walk there and saw something in the strike zone that he liked. Watched that curveball come down, but was unable to get to it. That one misses low. Again, anything really gets that run in here and ends the ball game. It's 10 after 5, and here we play in the bottom of the 6th. Kind of moves him in front of that one. It doesn't hit him. He didn't back out. He backed in to get away from that pitch that was coming in behind him. But again, this young man has walked 5 straight and a couple of runs in. Just out of gas. Seth pounds that one and sends the dugout scurrying. Can't see it from there. You will next week, I assure you that. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Seth. Seth is not up there looking to walk. I can tell you that. Anything close. Now, he's a smart hitter. But I'm telling you, he's not going to let anything ride the corner. He is going to go after what he can here. Here's a delivery. Follows that curveball all the way out of the zone, and it is a full count here. And a ball out of the zone will end this one tonight. There's the delivery, ball 4, and that'll get the 10th run in, and that will end things here tonight. So, in essence, Seth gets the walk-off, and that is the ball game here. Your Warriors win it 10-0. They put up 4 in the first, 3 in the second, and 3 in the third via 6 walks. So 6 men batted in that inning, and all 6 walked. 3 came around to score, and that will wrap things up with us tonight. And we'll get an opportunity to talk to Coach Josh Brown after this. When he makes his way out here, you see the Warriors starting to make their way through there, and we'll get Josh Brown out here. He's got the buggy out here with him tonight, so we did see that. There's the buggy cam is working its way over there, and it's like they're waiting for him to bring him out. So how about that? The call to the Coach Brown bullpen, and he'll visit with us for the Warrior wrap-up show. That's the sign, I believe, is that, hey, we're coming. So as soon as we can get Coach Brown over here, there's a little bit going on at the mound, just discussing some things there. Warriors win it 10-0, and they leave them loaded here again. And we jokingly, you don't mind leaving them loaded there. Warriors use discipline at the plate to do that. But let's go back here and look at this. This is $15 strikeouts on the night for Seth. And what a night that has been. We'll get Coach Brown out here just momentarily. Get him the headset. Hopefully he sanitized it a little bit before from all of this. And we are here visiting with a victorious Coach Josh Brown. And Coach, kind of a lackluster night here too, coming off of the rain out last week or last night rather. Just didn't seem to be swinging the bat like you really wanted them to. I know the pitching wasn't there, but the leaving the runners on continue for you.
Very frustrating. I'm not going to lie to you. our coaching staff is not very happy right now. We have mixed our lineup up the last few games. Went on the road, Oberlin, and I know we dealt with sickness and all this, but we did play a lot of kids looking at different lineups. But we left guys on up at the tournament the other day. I mean, we lost to Converse, and I'll tell you, it was a little bit with a couple of errors backfired on us. But then we left runners on base again, and then we're not executing some stuff, the bunt game that way we should, and then against Fairview, we're up 6-0 and got cruising along, and all of a sudden he loses. He gets out of a groove, and we give up 8 runs, and we're down 8-6, and we got punched in the face. And I'm like, how are we going to respond? Well, we responded, but it was like, God, when I say bits and pieces, when we should have put Fairview away, even right after that, even getting punched in the mouth, we left people on base. Then finally we had to put up 5 runs in the 6th inning. It's kind of frustrating, but we're going to have to get back to work. I just don't like the approaches by 3 or 4 kids at all. The striking out has got to stop.
We looked at it a lot tonight, and I was left a little perplexed as well as we looked at it on some of those approaches in the plate. And it's not characteristic. Now you go and look, you go out and win a game 10-0, and you're okay with that, but these games are the ones that get you ready for district, and you're supposed to come out here and really take care of an undermanned team a little bit better. Look, the pitching for block, when they'd come in, they would throw 4 or 5 good outs, and then they'd get tired and run out there, and they ran out of arms tonight. You saw that. But you're right. This is something that should have been taken care of.
Yeah, I don't know how many runners we left on base, but we left some people on. And what bothers me in the middle innings, we were seeing one pitch, and I'm like, what are we doing? I mean, we have got to be better. We lack a focus. I don't know, but tomorrow we're going to be there's going to be some things that's going to be changed. I'm just upset because we are better than that. And I told our coaching staff, I feel like, in the preseason, all the arms that we saw, Grant, Lacasine, Anna Coco, we saw some really good arms, and I'm a little bit disappointed the way we're facing some of these guys that they're not the best that we've seen, and we're struggling with them. And I don't know. We have to adjust to any kind of pitching that we see, and we didn't do that tonight. I'm just displeased with our offense as a whole.
Well, we'll get things on a lighter mood, and let's switch over to 25 on the hill tonight. First time that I've seen him start this season. And strikes out the first 12 that he faced. There were 11 of the first 12 that he faced. Throws a no-hitter tonight, just the one error that was on there, the one base runner that reached on there. But, he was popping the mitt tonight, throwing the ball well.
No doubt. He looked very well. I mean, I was very impressed with him. A good command of the fastball, and when you throw strikes, get a hand count, you're going to have success. And we've been slowly working in him. This has been a process. We were not going to rush him back. He came out the other day against Fairview with the bases loaded and got the save, struck out 2 of the 3 batters he faced. He looked pretty good that day, and, we just don't know how we're going to use him right now. I mean, we wanted to give some action here, but the good thing is we don't have to ride him like we did in the past with all the arms that we have. And thank God, I told our coaches, thank God our pitching is pretty good because – the way our offense is right now, I'd be kind of worried if we were not. But we have a really good pitching staff, and we're blessed there for sure.
Well, Coach, we know that the sickness got through them. They're back ready to go. What's the rest of the week look like for you?
Opelousas Catholic Friday night. They're very good. And we won't be able to do that and come away with any kind of win. And then we have Mamu on Saturday in the Eunice tournament.
Right.
So, 2 pretty good teams. Opelousas Catholic's loaded. So, we better be ready to go.
Well, look forward to what comes out of this week in practice, Coach. And look, you'll take an ugly win better than a moral victory, any day of the week. So you guys are getting to where you need to be, working on some things. And that's what non-district competition is about, is finding your niche and go out there and get things going in districts. So we'll look forward to a big week from you.
Yeah, we got district next week, so we got to clean this up pretty quick.
Well, it does. It gets on us very quick. In fact, it does. Look to talk more about it Sunday out at 5 o'clock out at Buffalo Wild Wings. Look now, the challenge has been laid out there. That Menard bunch that comes in afterwards had the place packed on there. So we got to go. We got to get all the fans out there on Sunday at 5 o'clock. Had a great crowd last week. I thought we would have had a good one this week, but the flu bug hits. So we'll get a blazing wing or two in you, and that ought to clear things up.
That should, no doubt. I appreciate it.
Coach Brown, thank you. We'll see you back on Sunday then.
Sounds good. I appreciate it, Doug.
There you go. Victorious Coach Josh Brown of the Grace Christian Warriors. And you heard it in there. And look, there's in a victory like this, a 10-0 victory, still always working on things. And that's what it's going to take to get back to Sulphur, to get back playing for a championship. So there's Seth right there. Seth. I'm going to get Seth Cook out here real quick if we can. Might have preempted his post-game workout. I don't know if I got him in trouble or not by stopping his running that he was doing on there. But I want to take an opportunity to visit with you. Seth, welcome to the broadcast. First time, let me get you on the camera here, too. That'll help, too. There you go. Yeah, Grandma's watching, so we have to get you on there, too. Tremendous performance out there on the mound. Tell me about how it felt.
Felt good. It's been a minute since I've thrown a little bit, and so it's good just to get back out there and start throwing again and find the groove. So
your fastball, some of them drifted high. I don't know if that was meant for what you were looking to do there, but it set up a lot of those pitches because they're looking high, and you'd bury that fastball down low on there too. Were you moving it around some, or what was going on?
I got a little wild, a little carried away on a couple of them up high, but some of them I did intentionally throw. I mean, the high fastball looks good. So.
Well, look, what looked good was you and Cody back there working together in tandem. I know that's fun for you guys as seniors on there to get that going.
We've been doing it a long time together. I started playing baseball, and he was my catcher, so that's just part of it. I mean, it's been a long ride, and this is it. So.
Well, 15 strikeouts on the night for you, too. Didn't give up a hit. Tremendous performance on there, and look forward to seeing you build on that and get a little stronger on the mound. But so I didn't want to interrupt too much of it. Wanted to get you over here for that, too, though.
You're good.
There you go. Seth Cook joining us on here tonight. Seth, congratulations, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All righty. There goes Seth joining us here. Great work by the Warriors senior pitcher. And now he'll get back to running. That's going to wrap things up for us from Merrill Blackburn Field and Josh Brown Stadium. The Warriors go to 8-3 on the season. They win this one 10-0 over the Block Bears. For all of those that you have watched tonight, thank you so much. I am Doug Gann. God bless you all, and good night.